So how come you don't introduce your wife? Am I not important?
Look, there wasn't time. Our flight is being called.
You had time to kiss that woman.
I've known her for years. She's married. She has 6 children.
I'm not surprised she has 6 children. I'm only surprised she's married. Will you come along, please? She got off the plane from Rome. You were in Rome a week ago.
Regina, this insane jealousy of yours.
If I'm jealous, it is because you cannot be trusted.
Look, Regina, trust me. I'm a very trustworthy...
Here, please. Why must you chase every woman?
I don't chase women.
It's not bad enough that you cheat, now you lie. You don't even deny it. Would you fasten your seatbelts, please?
You can accuse much faster than I can deny.
Insults. Now the insults. Charles Winchester, I'm not going to Nice with you.
You're going to Nice. The airplane's going to Nice, and you're on the airplane.
I'm getting off the airplane. You're holding me prisoner! Let me go! Let me off this plane. I'm afraid we can't. I said, let me off. It's about to take off. I will not take off with the beast. Now open this door. Madam, I would like to say... I would like to scream. Thank you. Bye. Yes, but Mrs. Winchester. I am no longer Mrs. Winchester.
Gina's not a bad sort, really.
Oh, I'm sure she's not. From what you tell me, she sounds like a wonderful wife.
It's just that she's Italian. Now, why did she have to run off now? And it was so important. A lot depended on this trip.
You were going on a second honeymoon?
No, a dinner party.
Oh, well, it must have been important to go all the way to the French Riviera for dinner. Why was it so important?
Miss Grover.
Oh, would you excuse me a moment?
Yes, you're doing it again, aren't you?
Doing what?
Getting personally involved with the passengers. Now, you know what Mr. Beecham says about that.
Yes, he says don't.
No, he says don't or you'll get fired.
Yes, but he was just about to tell me why it was so important.
Millie, don't you like me?
Oh, I love you.
We're friends?
We're best friends.
And you don't want to get fired and you don't want me to get fired?
Well, of course not.
Then, Millie, don't get involved.
Oh, all right. Some more champagne, sir?
Oh, thank you.
Now, why was this trip so important?
I was going to meet Sir Albert Huntingdon.
The Sir Albert Huntingdon of Huntingdon Industries?
Yeah, my boss. He was going to make me head of the Rome office. But he wanted to meet my wife first. You see, Sir Albert places a great deal of importance on a man's wife.
And now he won't meet her.
And I won't get the job.
Oh, you poor man.
Excuse me, sir, but we'll be serving lunch in a few minutes. Would you mind returning to your seat?
Oh, of course. First, I could do with another touch of comfort. I'm sorry, I'm not very good company.
Oh, well, it's understandable. I mean, you've got a lot on your mind.
It's that job. I've been aiming at it for years. Now, I've got no wife. I've got no future.
Well, look, couldn't you tell your boss that your wife was sick?
No. No, I just have to call Sir Albert and remove myself from the competition.
Oh, what a shame.
I should have stopped Gina getting off that plane. She'd have cooled down by now. Everything had been all right.
Well, look, couldn't you phone Sir Albert and tell him that you've been delayed till tomorrow? And then, you see, you could call Gina and
Millie, I really think that Mr. Winchester can solve his own problems without any help from us.
It's very kind of you to be concerned.
Oh, I always get concerned when Millie gets concerned.
Now, you see, tomorrow will be too late. If I don't show up for dinner tonight with a wife, I needn't bother showing up at all.
Tell me, has Sir Albert ever met your wife?
Millie.
No?
And, will he ever see her again?
No, not likely. He spends all his time here. He hasn't left the Riviera for years.
Oh, Millie.
I'm just trying to help.
You please don't help.
No, you see, what I was thinking was, if Sir Albert doesn't know your wife and he's never going to see her again, well, couldn't you get a substitute wife? I mean, you know, just for tonight.
Yeah, that's terrific. Yeah, but it'll never work.
Oh, that's the trouble with those terrific ideas. They never work.
No. I guess it'll never work. None of my ideas ever work.
Really? Well, that's wonderful. I mean, that is wonderful. Oh, but I don't suppose you... I mean, would you?
Don't worry. She would.
Millie, will you marry me just for tonight?
Well, of course. I mean, see.
That is wonderful. Come on, you'll need some of Gina's clothes.
Buonasera, Mrs. Winchester.
Oh, going somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
I have a date, too. Anybody I know?
I don't think so.
Oh, pretty dress.
Oh, do you like it? Beautiful. You'll be the prettiest jailbird in all of France.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Well, Mill, you are impersonating a man's wife in order to fraudulently obtain employment for that man. That's got to be against some law.
Maggie, now what could possibly happen? We are having dinner with Sir Albert. Charles is going to brief me on everything I should know. And you see, look, I'm going to take notes so I don't forget.
Wonderful. Oh, here's my date now.
All ready?
Oh, yes, I think so.
You're not nervous, are you?
No, I always shake like this.
You'll be all right when you get to the villa.
Wait a minute. What if Sir Albert speaks Italian?
I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Good, that'll make two of us. Now tell me about myself, your wife, or whoever I'm supposed to be.
Well, your name, before you married me, was Pallavicino.
Oh, can't we change my name to something I can pronounce?
I'm afraid not. Sir Albert's a very thorough man. He's probably had you, or rather Gina, checked out.
Once more.
Pallavicino.
Oliver, what's it? How do you spell it?
Just like it sounds.
It sounds like an hors d'oeuvre.
P-A-L-L-A-V-I-C-I-N-O.
P-A-L-L-A. Vicino, right.
Now, you're the only daughter of Count Pallavicino. That'll impress Sir Albert.
Oh, and where's my father now?
That's a question for the theologians. He died when you were quite young.
And Mum?
Now, she married again. I don't remember her present name.
Well, let's hope Sir Albert doesn't ask.
Now, you and I met in Capri last summer.
You
Excuse
and
me.
I met in... You're shifting my leg. Capri last summer.
And we were married 3 months ago.
Only 3 months and we fight already?
No, look, that's just your Italian temperament. Actually, we adore each other.
Yes, well, we have a very strange way of showing it. All right. I'm a love you, Charlie.
No, look, it's not Charlie. She calls me Carlo.
I'm a love you, Carlo.
And Mr. and Mrs. Winchester.
Well, Charles.
Sir Albert.
And this must be Mrs. Winchester, the former Countess of Pallavicino, if I'm not mistaken.
How did you know that?
Oh, I make it my business to know.
Oh, that is very nice. Is it not, Carlo?
Yes, it's awfully nice.
Oh, won't you join me out here?
What a magnifico patio.
Yes. I used to know your mother very well. Oh, please sit down. Where's she living now?
Mother? Oh, she's living in... what's the name of that place, Carlo? I always forget it.
Rome.
Delightful sense of humor she has, Charles.
Yes, so delightful.
Oh, by the way, I hear you've been running the office since Morgan left.
Yes, that's right, Sir Albert.
Oh, forgive us for talking shop, my dear, and I take it you know all about Morgan.
Ah, Signor Morgan. Oh, yes, see. Oh, he's such a charming person.
Charming? It's an odd word for a man who embezzled 20,000 pounds.
Well, I mean, charming, like a snake. You know, a snake charmer.
Ah, intuition. Ah, you must listen very closely to her, Charles. A discerning wife can be a valuable asset in our business.
Yes, I do a lot of listening to Gina.
Ah, the Valpolicella. Fine. Mrs. Winchester, I take it you are familiar with Valpolicella?
Oh, yes. Good old Val. And his sister. Oh, such a nice family. United... Oh, just another of my little jokes. The wine, of course. It is my favorite. How did you know that?
Sir Albert knows everything.
Your wife is a very surprising person.
You're so right, Sir Albert. I never know when Gina's going to come up with another surprise.
Oui, mademoiselle?
It is Madame Winchester. My husband is staying here.
Oh, yes, Madame Winchester. Yes, he's registered, but he's not in.
He will be at Sir Albert Huntington estate then. Can you get me a car?
A car? Yes, Madame, but it will take a little time.
Oh, that was how you say delicia. I guess that's not how you say it, but it was very good.
No, I'm glad you liked it. Rosa will be pleased.
Rosa?
My cook. Charles? Jacques, ask Rosa to come up from the kitchen, would you?
Very good, sir.
You know, Mrs. Winchester, I do a great deal of research into the backgrounds of my prospective executives and their wives. Now, your background, for instance. I do happen to know that you are a trained artiste. Singing, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, it is, yes, singing.
Well, would you honor us with a song?
Oh, well, I'm a little, how you say...
She's a little out of voice.
Yes, of course, understandable, but just a few bars. I'm such a lover of music.
Oh. By the light of the silvery moon.
Charming, but I thought she was trained in the classics. And dancing, too.
Yes, Signor Alberto.
Oh, Rosa, Mrs. Winchester is also from Italy. She enjoyed your meal very much and would like to tell you so in your own language. Gina.
Gina, are you all right?
Mrs. Winchester. Charles, what's wrong?
It's one of her spells. Look, I'd better get her back to the hotel right away.
I won't hear of it. I'll send for my physician.
No. I mean, it's not necessary. You see, she's...
Is she really? Good show, Charles. Oh, I'd like family men in my organization.
Yes, well, thank you, Sir Albert. I think I'll just get her back to the hotel.
Nonsense. She'll spend the night here.
We will?
But of course. She's in no condition to travel. No, my guest room is always ready. Rosa, some night clothes for the Winchesters.
Si, senor, si.
Follow me.
Oui? Ah, bon. Madame, your car will be here in 2 minutes.
I will wait outside.
Look, Charles, I agreed to help and I wanted to help. But there are limits.
Well, I'm sorry, Mrs., but what could I do? Come in.
For the senor? And for the senora.
Oh, thank you.
You want I should undress her?
No, thank you. I can do that.
Okay.
What do you mean, I can do that?
Oh, it's just a phrase.
Well, I think we should make it quite clear that you can't do that.
Well, if you're worried about your reputation, put that on.
May I have my key, please? No key.
Oh. Oh, Tina, there's a message for you.
Anything I should know about?
Yes. You are to report for a flight at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I better get to bed. Oh, did you give Miss Grover the message when she came in?
No, she is not yet returned.
She hasn't?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I better call her. Oh, can you get me Sir Albert Huntington on the phone, please?
Oh, I'm sorry I cannot help you there. Sir Albert has what you call the not listed number.
Well, I'll take a taxi.
Oh, there are no taxis at this hour.
A car?
It has been hired.
Well, how far is it? Maybe I can walk.
Oh, it's about 5 kilometers.
I don't know if I can walk that far.
5 kilometers is about 3 of your miles.
I can't walk that far. Oh, mister. Yes, mister. Oh, gosh. I'm Mrs. Winchester.
You are Mrs. Winchester?
Is that not what I said?
Yes, ma'am. That is what you said.
Then you will take me to my husband.
Yes, ma'am. Follow me.
Caro, vieni. Carlo, it's your little wife. It's me, Gina. Carlo, open this door. Why do you not open this door? Why do you shut the door? Carlo, I love you. Carlo, I can always wait for you. Carlo, please.
Gina, what a surprise.
Oh, forgive me, darling. I'm such a fool. When you play and leave, I cry. So as I take the next flight and I come to Nice, I say to them, take me to my Carlo. I will fix everything. Tomorrow I will explain to Sir Albert. But tonight I will make you forgive me. Unzip me, darling.
Look, Gina, there's something I must tell
No.
you.
Tonight we will not talk. But first I must have a bath.
No, you can't. You can't. You're such a clean person, Gina. You don't need a bath.
And you are so anxious. But that will be only a moment.
Excuse me, but I have to see Mr. Winchester right away. It's very important.
We underestimate the British.
Millie, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Far away. I want to sleep.
Oh, cut the phony accent, Mill. What you do on your own time is your own business.
What you want?
Maggie?
Hi, Maggie.
Millie, what are you doing up there?
Why,
Maggie! Okay, Millie, come on, let's get out of here.
Maggie.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, what do we do now?
Well, we can always hitchhike. That's got to get better results than a thumb. Oh, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, but I just wanted to make sure. You don't have any rules against guests bringing in their own flowers, do you?
No, mademoiselle.
Oh, good. Thank you. Key. Hey, now's my chance. Be careful. She may be quiet, but so is Mount Vesuvius.
No. Remember your ex-wife?
Millie! Well, what happened to you? I was so worried.
More important, what happened to you? I mean, didn't Sir Albert notice something like a new wife this morning?
Yeah, well, that's just it. I went to him first thing to explain everything. Now, what do you think?
He fired you.
No, he laughed. He said any man with that much initiative deserved to be head of the Rome office.
Oh, well, congratulations.
You made it all possible, you know, Millie.
Oh, I was only too happy to help.
Oh, you were great. I'll never forget that night we spent together.
So, another one. Every time I turn my back, there's another woman. Oh, you're nothing but a sheep in grass, a snake in wolf's clothing. In Italy, we have a name for a husband who is unfaithful to a newly married bride. I never trust you again, Carlo. I never speak